Hey everyone, I'm hoping that you could hear me. My apologies for having this start a little late. Had some issues, as always, trying to stream. Oops. Let's see if that works. Bring it back a little bit. Tell me if you guys can see me or hear me. There we go. I think that'll work for now. Do we need this light? Let's see, I have a little light here. Let's see if we need this. Ow, that's bright. Whoa. It's way too bright. I'm turning that off. You know what? I'll have it on just on the first setting. Here we go. I had a diffuser for this. I don't know where the diffuser is. We'll do it like that. Let's see. Maybe. Let's see if that will work. Nope. We'll kind of like get it, instead of right in my face, we'll get it to the side. Like that. I will just put it in my face. All right. As you can see, Dr. NT isn't prepared, but I do have a whole list of things that I'd like to go through with y'all. So I'm not sure who's on. It might just be me and one other person. Hi, Kristen. I was going to use this new Yeti X microphone and my new webcam, but as you can see, they're still in the box. I did not have time to set them up. I'm going to, before I start, I think it's just you and I, Kristen. But before I start, because this might be viewed later on a I want you some of the issues that I'm having and why I'm not able to provide you with as many videos as I have in the past. So I'm wondering if I can switch this. Does this allow me to switch it on the other side? Probably not. So I'll just turn it around so you can see. Here's my kitchen. And as you can see, it's in a state of disarray. But this actually is pretty good. So this, the past few days was the very first time that they actually put all the cabinets back in place and the refrigerator. And I actually have a living room right now. I have a living room finally after about 8 or 9 months. And hey, Bandit, how you doing? Say hi. Come here. Say hi to everybody. This is Dr. NT's dog, Bandit, my Shih Tzu. He's about 3 years old. Want to say hi to everybody? Shake. Good shake, but shake hand. Good boy. And I taught him a trick. I taught him how to sneeze on command. Watch this. Bandit, sneeze. Very good. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, enough of that. This is my kitchen. So you could see I have had some issues getting videos to you. And there's my baby, my X22i. All right, to the task at hand. It's really easy for me to lose focus. I don't want that to happen. But I just want you to, there's a lot going on. I do try my best to get you guys good content, and I know I've been failing you lately. But look for once my house is back in order. Also at work, we have an inspection that's happening. Once that inspection is over, I guarantee I'm going to devote at least several hours a day to this channel so that I can give you guys the content that you need. All right. So let's see if I can bring a syllabus. I had a see if this worked a bit better. Yeah. Excuse me, not being prepared here. Let's see. It's a little bit better. Yep. So let me go ahead and bring this up. I have a syllabus of what I want to discuss with you guys today. First of all, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to embarrass anyone, but I truly, truly have to thank you all for your support. Kristen, you've been one of my earliest supporters. So first off, thank you very much for your support, not just by watching the YouTube live podcasts, but also for being active in our Facebook group. For those of you that don't know, this channel has a sister Facebook group. It's called NordicTrack Tips, Tricks, and Hacks. So I want to thank you for that, Kristen. I'm going to light a candle. Someone said you can get more accomplished if you have a candle burning. So this is a really cool candle. It's called Florette. I got it from, I'm not sure what store. If you look up Mimosa Florette, you can order this online. It smells really good. Again, you'll have to apologize me not being 100% ready, but let's go ahead and kick this off. saying I need to all of you guys for all of your support. I was able to purchase this Blue Yeti X microphone because of donations by folks like you. There's words I can say, but thank you very much. I also was able to purchase this. It's a new webcam. So in the future, I won't be using my phone like right here, but I'll be using this. This can go up to 4K. Let me just put this over here for now. And I was able to buy this new keyboard as well. You have no idea the amount of support I've received from all of you. It is just amazing. I'm trying to read with the light. Let's see. Happy to be able to chime in about customer service with NordicTrack. Action. Oh, really? Was it interaction, Kristen, or was it so? And I'm looking into maybe doing a Zoom and recording a Zoom. I'm not sure. Now what I'll do is I'll post something track tips, tricks, and hacks Facebook group to see if anybody would be interested in a Zoom live podcast where I'll be hosting it, and then I'll have you guys chime in. I'll have to actually get a commitment from you folks ahead of time, so I know for a fact I have some folks that would like to do that. You are going to be super high tech. One of these days, super high 63-year-old. All right, let me go ahead and pull this up. Obviously, my light just went out, so the battery went out on. Let's see. It might last for a few more minutes. What I'll do is I'll turn on. I have a TV back here. Let me show you this setup. So there's the laptop that I'm using that I usually go live through there. I have this TV that came out of one of the rooms getting fixed due to the water leaks in my house. And then there's my original monitor. There's my Jovio Temp Perfect cup. If you remind me, I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested. I think, Kristen, I sent you one of those, right? Didn't you? I think you won an actual cup, if I'm not mistaken. I'd be down. You'd be down with Zoom. That's cool. Let's see if I can get this. Hopefully that's straight. It's a struggle when you're 63, even to move a camera that's locked in place. We'll go with that. All right, let me go ahead and turn this TV on. I did have one last thing I wanted to do, and it's probably, oops,
What do you want?
let me,
She was kind of conservative when it came to the guys. If she got a bad vibe from you, she would ignore you. Psych.
we don't want any audio in the background from a TV show. I made a promise to a good friend of mine. So a good friend of mine was in the Navy for many, many years. He retired from the Navy, and he has, how do I say, he's had this project, a lifelong project that he's been working on, and it finally came to fruition. It really has nothing to do with, oh, you love your cup. Wait, it has, so what I'm about to tell you has nothing to do with NordicTrack, but it's a good friend of mine. I promised that I would say so. Actually, he doesn't even know I'm saying something. Right here, it's called Fighting Ships of the U.S. Navy from 1883 to 2019, Volume 5, Destroyer, Escorts, and Frigates. So my job for this weekend, after I work on my channel for a couple hours, actually proofread all of this and then get back so that he can make sure that he's providing this to the publisher on, as perfect as possible. He actually has volumes out there right now. So for all of you Navy aficionados or people that like Navy ships, I know there's folks that like Air Force planes, Navy ships. For all of you that like Navy ships, let me see if I can find. He actually is selling the book online, and I'm not sponsored by him. I don't get any sort of kickback. He's just a good friend, so why not mention it to my several thousand viewers? Because there might be some folks out there that want to read more about Navy ships. So let's see, Navy ships. Let's see if I can find something. Yes, here we go. So I think this one, Fighting Ships of the Navy, Volume 1. Yep, I actually helped to proofread this one here. Let me go ahead and show you this. Turn this light off. So this is, if you look up Fighting Ships of the U.S. Navy on Amazon, you'll actually see he's got several books in there, and it's got every little detail you could ever want to know about fighting ships of the Navy. And if you do happen to like the book, maybe you can comment and you could just say, hey, Dr. NT or Nelson Munoz went ahead and told you about it. Okay, so let's get down to the task at hand now. So the beginning of this podcast going to be straight-laced. So the name of my Facebook group is called NordicTrack Tip Hacks. Well, very first 30 minutes is going to be tips and tricks, and then we can discuss the other stuff later on. But I actually invited quite a few folks to this live stream, and so I wanted to keep it on the straight, narrow road and talk about certain topics be discussed by anyone. I actually went and I was allowed to post on the official iFIT page. So I'm hoping that eventually I will go back and post a link. Some of those 40,000 viewers that are interested in iFIT might have a chance to view this video. So that being said, let's go ahead and move right ahead. Let's see if I can find. Going to go to the iFIT page, and then from there, I actually have a list of topics I'd like to discuss. Let's see if I can find that. You are going to be super high, a little pokey with their response. I'd be down. We got a delay happening. So when you say delay, do you mean that when I speak, it's not matching up with the movement of my lips? And if that's the case, I'll have to work on that on my next live stream. I'm hoping that it corrects itself. Let's see if I could find. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. All right, Kristen. Again, thanks for your support. Let me see if I could find. Here we go. All right, so some of the topics that I'd like to start off this. Well, actually, I said for those of you that are on first, I have a special announcement to make. Sasha, you're leaving for your babysitting?
Yeah.
All right, I'm live right now, so I'll talk to you later. My daughter said hi. She actually runs a channel called, what is it called? Sir Moonlit. It's SR space lit. And she's a gamer and she loves recording her game interaction and then posting it. If you guys like gamers, what's that? Oh, if you guys like gaming, go look her up. Comment, tell her her dad said hi. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to her channel. All right, so I'm just giving plugs left and right here. A plug to my good friend about his Navy book, the manuscript that I've got to read. A plug to my daughter on her page. Let's see who else. Any other plugs I can give? How about a plug to Dr. NT and the fantastic people that support him? That's the plug I need to really push because you guys are making all of this possible. All right, so without further ado, let's see if I can move this ever so slightly so I can without, why don't we do that, okay? Oh, and if I haven't said thank you enough, you see this chair right behind me? It's a used chair. I don't know what these usually go for. They're AK Racing, but thank you. Once again, I have to thank the people that have been donating because that doesn't happen without you all. All right, I'm going to try something now. I'm going to actually try to keep using my phone until it runs out of battery and to go over some of these topics that I'd like to discuss. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let me go to my NordicTrack tips, tricks, and hacks. And we'll get topics from there as well. Let's see. Here we go. Ba-da-bum. I wanted to welcome a whole bunch of members, the NordicTrack tips, tricks, and hacks. The NordicTrack tips, tricks, and hacks Facebook group is now up to 976 members. Wow. I can't thank you enough for your interest. Having a NordicTrack machine at home, it's costly. You can say that it costs a pretty penny. So it's nice to be able to gather you all into a group and discuss some of the aspects of being a NordicTrack owner. So without further ado, let's see. All right, without further ado, we're going to be discussing one, the warranty, the extended warranty and the normal warranty. Number two, the new exercise machines for 2021. Number three, some of the accessories you can get for your NordicTrack or your ProForm machines. Number four, the best way to report an issue, and this is in my humble opinion. Number five, fee.fm. Number six, who's your favorite iFIT trainer? And number seven, my personal pick, Dr. NT's pick for best treadmill buy for 2021, or be on the if you're interested in buying a treadmill, a bike, and elliptical. After that will be in the first half hour, and then in the second half hour, we'll be talking about Netflix installation on your machines and the best way for you to do that, whether you have an older machine or a newer machine. The newer machines come with a newer Android 9 operating system, so it's a little different. The best way to access privilege mode, 10 things you didn't realize were on your exercise machine. It's not really the 10 things, but I just wanted to bring light to the fact that I have a series out there, several different series on my video channel, on my YouTube channel. And one of them are 10 things you didn't know. And that seems to be picking up steam. It's actually one of my most viewed videos, I'd say, in the past several months. What else do I have? And then we'll talk about installing some other apps. Now, you should know that I do want to have a disclaimer. I don't work for NordicTrack. I don't work for iFIT. I'm in no way affiliated with NordicTrack, iFIT, Icon Health Services. I own a NordicTrack X22i incline trainer. That's my claim to fame. I call myself, I can't speak. I haven't taken my meds yet. I call myself Dr. NT. Now, for those of you that have seen my past live podcasts, NT doesn't stand for NordicTrack. I purposely didn't do that because you never know, there might be some copyright issues. It actually stands for Nelson Tío, which in Spanish is Uncle Nelson. So it's actually Dr. Uncle Nelson, but Dr. NT gives the impression of something, and that's really what I want to do. So for now, you can call me the NordicTrack Doctor, Dr. NordicTrack, Nelson. My goal in life, other than staying healthy, other than loving my family, supporting my family, other than being the best I could be at anything I could do, to support you all. I remember the frustration of not being able to get any support from the NordicTrack customer reps. They're getting better. But when COVID-19, when the pandemic hit, they started selling machines like hotcakes. Really, truly believe, I don't have any statistics to substantiate this, but from the thousands of people that have channel have voiced their frustrations, I really believe they had a hard time keeping up with the demand. They had a hard time keeping up with their customer help desk. And slowly but surely they're coming back, but there's still a lot of you that are frustrated. I initially started this channel because I wanted to tell you all about this great treadmill that I bought back in 2018. Treadmill can move my belt, the treadmill belt. It can move it up, down, incline, decline. It could decline down to 6%. It can go all the way up to 40%. It can go, I think it's 12 miles per hour. It can go 1 mile. Then on top of all, I had I had eye trainers that came to me that brought these far away places when the pandemic and we were all stuck in the house. For those that are lucky enough to have a NordicTrack machine, we were able to still venture out. We were still able to venture, go to Hawaii, run on the beaches of Hawaii. We were able to, climb mountains in Switzerland. We were able to, it was just amazing. We could venture outside our house safely and still get in some exercise with some top-notch trainers. And we'll talk about those trainers in a bit. So initially I started this channel so that I could talk to you about what a great machine I had. I just could not believe the things that it could do. And I just could not find any information back in 2018. It was hard to find information. Well, the channel kind of grew because one day I booted up my machine and it accidentally came to a desktop. And I was like, what is this? It went away. It went away back to the iFIT app. Well, eventually I booted it up and again it came to this desktop. Couldn't stop it. It would always go to the iFIT app. And then one day I was able to get in there quick enough and set a password. And when I set the password, it stayed in the desktop. It was an amazing feeling that here, this 22-inch screen, and there was something in the back. I had the good fortune to work with a NordicTrack rep that helped me. I had my iFIT application was looping. It kept looping, and there was nothing I can do. This iFIT rep, she went ahead and showed me how to privilege mode. I had no idea about the 10 tap. I didn't know that if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, wait 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and boom, equals true. I didn't know there was this world behind this screen. I didn't know that I could utilize my 22-inch screen to watch Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and don't say this too loudly, even work out on the Peloton application. I actually have a video out there. If you do a search through my videos on my channel, where I joined a live Peloton class and the instructor called me out. It was like, I didn't know what to do. I've had such highs and lows on my treadmill. It's amazing. It's like a life within itself. It's like a universe, this cosmic area. And I know. Let me take my meds before I keep going, because I want to make sure I stay with you and I stay focused. I have sleep apnea, and one of my meds that I take is for sleep apnea, and it's called modafinil. It was actually based, the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper was based loosely on that pill. What does it do? It allows you to focus. It supposedly, quote me on this, because I'm not a real doctor. Supposedly, the modafinil inhibits your body from reabsorbing the dopamine. And so what happens is when your body creates dopamine, you eat chocolate, dopamine. You're happy, dopamine. You laugh, dopamine. Other things bring dopamine into your system. Your body slowly absorbs it. Well, what I truly believe is happening, and again, I'll search on this, and I would, if you know anybody that's suffering from sleep apnea, you might want to tell them about this. Modafinil or Provigil. It inhibits your body from reabsorbing the dopamine. So you're filled with dopamine. I'm not usually this happy. I'm not usually this focused. And I could only imagine what my life would be like as a 63-year-old man, a father, a husband, a doctor. Well, not really. I don't know if I'd be able to focus. I don't know if I'd be able to do a full-time job and then come here and work with you guys. But with this little pill, and it's legal, I have a prescription for it, I can. So let me go ahead and take this real quick, along with some of these others. I'm a pro picking these pills. Chased by vitamin. I do everything I can to stay healthy. All right, let's see if there's anybody here. Anybody there? No? Okay. So it's been 9 minutes so far, and we have yet to speak about anything. So let's start with the first topic. First topic for today is the warranty. Let's talk about the warranty, and not only the regular warranty, but the warranty. What I like to do is, and unfortunately, because I was not able to set up my rig or everything here, I was not able to set up this brand new webcam, nor was I able to set up this brand new blue Yeti X microphone. But I promise you that my next live podcast, let's go ahead and say this. I'm going to say, I want you to know I'm also very obsessive compulsive. And when I see something, it's like I have to fix it right then and there. And I just saw something and I can't move on until I fix it. So if you just bear with me for one more second. I'm looking for a can of condensed air. I saw something, and like the dog that says squirrel, I can't seem to move on and fix this. So you all have been gracious enough to donate to my channel, which has enabled me to continue buying equipment so I could come to you live and with better quality. Unfortunately, well, let's see if I can do it this way. Hold on. All right, I think it's gone. It'll have to wait. I saw something in between the keys and it immediately got my attention. Once the medicine kicks in, hopefully I'll be able to focus. All right, one more time. Dr. NT here. Kristen, I could have used that compressed air this week, spilled them. Oh, a margarita on your laptop. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know. That's, I'm sure the laptop was happy. But I've done that. I've spilled coffee on my keyboard. Ouch. Talk about having a conniption. I don't even know if that's a word. Hey, has anybody seen my compressed air? I had a can of compressed air here. So here's the funny part. I actually had the can of compressed air, and I said I'm not going to leave it out because I know I have young kids, and I know if I leave it out, they're going to use it, and I'll never find it. So what did I do? I hid it, and now I can't find it. Let's see if it's I found it. I hid it in this box. To have an issue. I'm not a hoarder. You ever seen those hoarders on TV? You go into their houses and it's like, ouch. I think I suffer from hoardism or whatever because I seem to hoard quite a few things. So there we go. Now I'm happy. Remember, I bought all of this used. For all of you that need compressed air, here you go. Ooh. You gotta be careful if you point it the wrong way, it'll actually freeze. Ah, it's really cold. All right, back to the task at hand now. Let's see. This might be a record. 30 minutes in, I have yet to discuss anything of the topics that I've talked about. All right, here we go. First things first, special announcement. What is my special announcement? Well, my special announcement is that we'll be starting. Normally, when you come to my podcast, you see season 1 and then episode 1, 2, 3, 4. This is episode 11. It might actually be technically episode 12. I'm not sure, but it's labeled as episode 11. Long story short, once I get all this new equipment in place, once I have this place looking like an actual kind of studio, it'll be season 2. So right after this, starting next Sunday, you'll be seeing, it'll say season 2 and it'll have a different look. I'm hoping that it'll be a more professional look and it'll provide you with a better optics so that you stay tuned and not be so bored. All right. So that was one of my special announcements. The second announcement is that I truly am going to try to come to you twice live, and I'm going to try to drop at least one video a week on YouTube. So you can look forward to me coming to you live every Sunday. And I haven't second day yet. And I promise I will also pick a day when I drop an actual video on my channel, so you'll know. And especially if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so that you'll be alerted when I drop new videos. But look for new content coming out this year, 2021. I really, really want to try to provide you with the best support possible. Listen, I gave myself this moniker, Dr. NT. So if I want to call myself Dr. NT, then I have to produce for you all. I have to be able to help you. If I want people to say, hey, my NordicTrack treadmill isn't working. Something's up. Let's call the doctor. Hey, for some reason, iFIT isn't really showing up. I actually reported the issue with the iFIT app, but it's going to be 3 to 5 days before I receive an actual return or reply. Let's call the doctor. If I could do that, and this NordicTrack group on Facebook and this channel can continue to grow. I mean, for instance, the official iFIT members group on Facebook has over 1,000 people. Even if I can get this much of that group right now, I think I'm closing in. Like I said, this group has almost 1,000 members. I'm shocked. Never in my wildest dreams. It has 976 members, and it would have had over 1,000. But I'm a stickler. If you don't agree to the group rules, then I can't let you in, because I have to have something saying that you agree to the group rules, so that there's no bullying, there's no people putting stuff in there that could upset others, there's no outside influences that can come in and kind of ruin the environment that we've created here. I really never in my wildest dreams would have these many people, and it just keeps growing. Every single day I have 10, 20 different requests. Unfortunately, I have to deny several of them, because you have to check that box that says I agree to the group rules. Okay? Who else is here? So you got James. Hi, James. Kristen, exactly. I love that you are. I try. I really do try, Kristen. All right, let's get back to the warranty really quick. Let me bring up the NordicTrack page. And again, my sincere apologies that I don't have this set up so that I could flip you over to the page. This is going to be sweet, down and dirty. And I promise you, this will be the last episode on season 1. I promise you, two starts, you're going to get a quality production. You are going to say, whoa, it's amazing, the leap in advancement. I'm talking a good game, aren't I? All right, let's say you're brand new, you just bought a treadmill, or you just you have a treadmill and you're wondering about the warranty. So let's go with the big poobah, the commercial X32i. Just purchased an X32i. You've dropped quite a bit of money. We're talking about almost $4,000 for a treadmill. If someone would have said, hey, I'm going to give you a top of the line treadmill, a smart exercise machine, it will motivate you. You'll have access to all of our trainers, thousands of videos. I just want, give me $4K, give me $4,000. If you would have told me that several years ago, I would have said you were crazy. Yet I myself, $2,000 so that my wife could have a line treadmill. When I bought it, the X22i was the top of the line. So what kind of warranty can you expect? This is really, I purposely wanted, well, there were two things. I could have really been prepared for this video. Season two, I tee you that I will be prepared. I'm into you prepared as I can be. But what I've done is I've wanted to go through talking about with you, and why. And I can do that. Let's see. Because I wanted show you how I access all this information. So one of the things that I think is really helpful, there's a website called Icon Health, not Icon Health, Icon Service. If you type Icon Service in your website on your, you'll get this. Let's see if I can show you this. And then in there, this is so amateurish. I'm so sorry. Look for season 2 coming your way. And in here, I can type in X32i. And it actually shows me all of the X32i. And it focuses on non-warranty replacement parts. But if you click on any of these links, it'll actually give you another link for the user manual. When you click on the user manual, it will download a PDF file for you. And then if you open that up, let's do that right now. Right there, you'll have your actual user manual. I don't know if I could still providing these when you buy one. In the past, they used to provide an actual paper treadmill, a paper treadmill. What am I drinking? Would provide you with a user's manual, kind of like when you bought a car. Back in the day, when you bought a car, you actually got an owner's manual in your glove compartment. Now it's all electronic. When I bought a car back in 2017, I said, "Hey, where's the owner's manual? Where's the driver's book? Where's the book?" They said, "Oh yeah, we don't normally get that." I was like, if I'm spending $30,000 to $40,000 on a brand new car, sure as well want my owner's manual. And they actually sent away for it. They had to pay for it. So nowadays, I don't know if they're giving these out. But if you go to the owner's manual, the great part about the owner's manual is in the back cover of the owner's manual, you actually get to see the limited warranty. So let me go ahead and scroll all the way down, and I'm going to read this to you. Let's see how my diction is. Now, I really pride myself in English. I'm going to have to go through this. I don't know how many it's about maybe 500 pages and proofread this and get this back to my friends. Again, fighting ships of the U.S. Navy, 1880 through 2009. Look, coming. Hey. If you want to find out more books from this author, a good friend of mine, his name is Venner F. Miluski. I call him Ski. There's his name. Look him up on Amazon. Tell him his friend Nelson said hi. And if you really like Navy books, and if you're looking into the premier series on U.S. Navy ships, this is the guy. He's a genius, and he's also Santa Claus. Shh, don't tell anybody. He actually grows his beard and he plays Santa Claus during the winter. I mean, this guy is just top notch. Really great friend of mine. All right, limited warranty. Get ready. I'm going to read this to you, and you can find this on the back page of any of the user's manuals. Okay. I'm actually going to turn the candle off. Very obsessive about candles. I don't know about you. When I turn it off, I have to have the top on right away. Ta-da! This here, if any of you know, see if you can guess where that's from. Where did I sticker? You know what? I'm going to give a prize out to anybody that can guess where this sticker came from. I'm going to guess. But if you can guess where this sticker came from, look it up. I will do a prize, okay? If you find out, just comment down below. I'll have a prize coming your way. If you get the right guess, I'll actually contact you. You send me your information and a prize on your way. I like giving prizes out. I might even, if you stick around, I might give a prize at the end of tonight, at the end of this. Okay, so here's the limited warranty. Ready? Let me get my... So, quick story, and you'll notice I interlace my videos with constant stories. I think this channel is more about who is Dr. NT, not on how I can help you with your NordicTrack machines. But quick story, I used to work in overseas, and I was in a place for like 4 months, and I promised myself that I would work on bettering myself, on speaking better. And I joined Toastmasters. Toastmasters, if you don't know, is a group that's dedicated to making you speak better, to giving you confidence to speak. And I went there, and it was a funny story is I prided myself. I thought I was a good speaker. And they had people that were watching how you spoke, your eye movements, whether you blinked, your how many ums or how many pauses while you were speaking, your focus, all things. Said, oh, I'm gonna knock this out the park. So they had to watch me, and one of the guys was counting ums. And I was like, in my head, like, you don't need that person. I might have one or two. And so at the end of my 5-minute speech, they went to the person and they said, how many ums did Nelson have? And he said he stopped counting after 40. And I was blown away. And so that's part of why I edit my videos, because like anyone else, you have these inflections. Sometimes you say the wrong thing. Sometimes a little spit something coming out of your mouth. But when I do my editing on videos, I cut out all those ums. So look, so if I was doing this and it's live, so I can't. But if this was a video, I would have cut that out. All right, here we go. Let's see how good the Toastmasters group allowed me to speak. Warranty. This is important to protect this equipment with an extended plan. Oh, there's something on page 6 for an extended plan. Just talk about the limit that you get when you get yourself a NordicTrack smart exercise machine. Icon Health and Fitness Incorporated wants this product to be free from defects in workmanship and material under normal use and service conditions. And that's the key there, under normal use and service conditions. We'll get back to that in a little bit. And again, it's a limited warranty. You never see warranty. It's always limited warranty. The frame is warranted for 10 years. So your frame is actually good for 10 years. You can keep it. And if anything happens to that frame, which it's like rock solid, it's soldered in place. It's welded in place, not soldered. And nothing's ever going to happen to that frame. It's warranted for 10 years from the date of purchase. Parts are warranted for 2 years. So mine parts are no longer warranted unless I have an extended warranty. I'm not sure if I have it. So parts are warranted for 2 years from the date of purchase, and labor is warranted for 1 year from that date of purchase. So for 1 full year, your machine is covered. Labor and the frame. So this is what I try telling everyone that has a NordicTrack or ProForm machine. There's a part of the iFIT app where it says report an issue. And what I'm doing is when I push this, I wonder if I can put some frames. So, and if I can, I'll put it up there so you can see it. But if not, you can see some of my videos. I have tons of videos on showing you how to report an issue. You go to iFIT, you go to the top left, the 3 lines, but a hamburger menu, and you say report an issue. And if you do that, the great thing about that is you have a date timestamp of when you reported it. You get an automated reply from Icon Health or from NordicTrack or from iFIT, and then in 3 to 5 business days, you actually get a tech that writes you an email. This is great because you got a chain of events here. Something, an official document that you can go back. Let's say your warranty runs out. Let's say it's a year and 3 days. Well, according to that, it says owner is only warranted for 1 year. But let's say you've been documenting it, and they've been helping you, and all of a sudden it's 1 year and a month, and where you've documented it. I can tell you that 9 times out of 10, that's going to help you. And if you work with iFIT and Icon Health and Fitness, they'll work with you. I really, if this has happened with you, below and let me know so that we can share with all others. All right, this stands only to the original purchaser. Ouch. The original and is not transferable. Ooh, I did not know that. I also did coffee was finished. So this reminds me of something. So this is the inside of this Temp Perfect Java Bliss Jovio coffee cup that keeps your coffee hot for 2 to 3 hours. It's amazing. What I love about it, here I go on a tangent again. What I love about it is you put your scalding coffee in here, and within 2 minutes, it brings the temperature down so you could drink it nice and hot, but still not burning your mouth. And then it slowly lets that heat back into your coffee, keeping it hot for 2 to 3 hours. It's amazing. Most of them don't look like a plastic sleeve on it. This is just one of their different models. But if you want, I'll put a link down below in the description. If you click on it, I get a small little finder's fee. It doesn't change the price for you, but I'll go ahead and do that. Alrighty, I think there was a story there, but we'll keep going. So one more time, the warranty extends to the original purchaser, the customer, and it's not transferable. Here's the great part. I was online with a NordicTrack rep, and you can buy an extended warranty for your machine. And depending on what machine you have, if you have one of these lower end machines, for $79, I think you can get 3 to 4 years of an extended warranty. This is unheard. I didn't know that. This is some great information. As a matter of fact, if you go to my Facebook group, NordicTrack Tips, Tricks, and Hacks, right at the top, I've placed my whole conversation with the NordicTrack rep and how you can get an extended warranty, even if it's not your machine, even if you bought it from someone, or even if your warranty has run out. Now, if you've got one of the newer machines, it's going to be more. But get with, I think her name is Caitlin, get with her and she'll explain everything, all right? All right, it says here, Icon's obligation under this warranty is limited to repairing or replacing at Icon's option. I love these little phrases they put in. They essentially, what this reminds me of is, let's say that you were in a relationship with a billionaire, and you did not sign the prenup. That's what this is. It's like a prenup. You just don't have a chance to sign. It's basically saying that I compare your treadmill, but at their discretion. So you got to be careful. All right. If you're treadmill in a garage, don't send them a picture of it unless your garage is temperature controlled, because it'll void your warranty. All right, here we go. Icon's obligation warranty is limited to repairing or replacing at Icon's option the product through one of its authorized service providers. So you should know that it's service providers. They're usually third-party contractors. They don't work for NordicTrack. They work for someone else. So you should also know that they're not coming, if they come to your house, if certain zip codes are now allowing the technicians to come to your house. So I believe soon the white glove delivery will be back in place. The white glove delivery, you pay a little extra and they bring your machine in, they set it up for you, they show you how to use it. I don't think they show you how to use it. And then they take all the garbage out with them. And it's worth it in my humble opinion. That's what I got back before pre-COVID days. All right. What else I got here? All repairs for which warranty claims are made must be pre-authorized by Icon. If replacement shipped while the product is under warranty, the customer will be responsible for a minimal handling charge. Ouch. That was that. For in-home service, the customer must be responsible for a minimal charge. Hold on a second. You know what? I'll have to get information on for a minimal trip charge. This warranty does not extend to freight damage to the product. Well, guess what? It doesn't, but if you receive your machine and it's damaged, you better get on the phone or you better talk to someone, because I would not accept that. I wouldn't. So I'm wondering what they mean does not extend to freight damage. That's interesting. This warranty will automatically be voided by the following conditions. This is big. If the product is used as a store display model. So it just so happens, if you happen to buy a display model, you might not be able to get any warranty action on that. What you might have to do is purchase an additional warranty. Number 2, if the product is purchased or transported outside the USA. Whoa. Hold on. So I'm wondering, for those of you that have a NordicTrack or ProForm machine and you bought it outside the USA, can you tell me about your limited warranty? Maybe it'll say, it'll be opposite. If you buy it in the United Kingdom, it'll say voided if it's purchased or transported outside the United Kingdom. So please comment down below. I'm interested in this. So what do we got here, Kristen? Wish they would actually send texts out when all set the equipment up correctly. Yes. That's another thing. So many of us have received our treadmills, our bikes, and we've had to set it up ourselves, and we're not technicians. It's like somebody the other day said, hey, you were telling me your toilet isn't working. Are you just going to replace it? and they told me it's the thing in the world to replace a toilet. Well, guess what? I'm not the contractors that are in here working on my home. They're going through it because I know nothing about putting toilets in. It might be very easy. It's kind of like your NordicTrack treadmill. I'm coming to you with over 3 years of knowledge working on the software, going in there and finagling it so you can get the best out of your display. I'm that knowledgeable on the hardware aspects of NordicTrack tread makes. I know a little bit, and I could probably point you in the right direction. But I'm not an expert on hardware. I consider myself an expert on software. Let's see what else we got. The product is here we go. Number 3, if all instructions and warnings in this manual are not followed, you better read that. Because you better follow it. It's starting to scare me. Number 4, if the product is abused or improperly or actually used. I'll get in a second. Number 5, if the product is used for commercial or rental purpose, you don't want to rent it out to anybody. No other warranty beyond that specifically set forth above is authorized by ICON. Well, in essence, they basically on everything. You would think, hey, how are you ever going to get any warranty if they're basically touching everything? So in essence, you install, if you go into privilege mode without their consent, because they will send you instructions on how to get into privilege mode if they want you to do certain things like reset your iFIT cache. I actually got instructions a couple of days ago. If you install Netflix on your treadmill, you voided your warranty. But here, there's something called a factory reset. To say anymore. Here's another thing. 9 times out of 10, if you have an issue with your NordicTrack or your ProForm machine, you're not going to need a technician to come. It's going to be software and related. And if it is a NordicTrack or Icon Health is going to send you the part. Numerous parts for my machine. I've received software updates on a thumb drive because I have an older machine that has a USB connection. 9 times out of 10, they're going to talk to you on the phone or they're going to send you emails and give you steps for you to fix. On the 1 out of 10 times where they actually have to send a technician to your house, they're going to try sending you the part and they're going to want you to install it. If you feel comfortable with it, go right for it because then you'll get it done quicker. But just make sure you contact NordicTrack and you say, now listen to me very carefully, read my lips. I want 1 free year of iFIT membership, 1 free additional year. If you have any issues, you talk to a rep, you talk to a manager, and they will, they will provide you with 1 free year of iFIT. Here's a true story. I got sent the NordicTrack 12.5-pound dumbbells, the ones on the trays that you, in a lot of the advertisements, they're right by the treadmill. They sent that to me without any screws. So I was able to use the weights, but I couldn't put together the actual towers that you put them on, the stands. So I complained and I got 1 free year of iFIT, an additional free year of iFIT, because they forgot to put the screws in. You know, we pay a lot of money for this machine. And if there's anything wrong, you talk to a rep. And when you put in, you report your issue on iFIT, you make sure you say, I'm not happy. And boom, I would like to speak with a supervisor about getting 1 free year of additional iFIT membership. If that, brain fart. If you do that, I guarantee you they will come to you and they will provide you with additional time for your iFIT membership. If you're able to do that, comment down below because I would really love to hear your story. Okay? Damn it, I should have asked them the time. So Kristen, just had to do a factory reset on my bike. Oh wow. Kristen, there's never no time limit. There is no time limit on when you can ask. If you've had any issues whatsoever, Kristen, get back on your iFIT and report the issue and say, hey, thank you very much. I appreciate your help. You helped me with such and such on such and such date. Now, if I can speak to a supervisor about getting some compensation in the form of a free additional year of iFIT membership. You do that, Kristen, and I guarantee you that you'll get a good result, and then you can come down and comment. You can either down here or on our Facebook group and let us know what happened, okay? Alrighty. ICON is not responsible or liable for the following damages. indirect, special, or consequential damages arising out of or in connection with the use or performance of the product. Number 2, damages with respect to any economic loss, loss of property, loss of revenues or profits, loss of enjoyment or use. You know, this is getting a little wacky. I don't even know what they're saying. Or costs of removal or installation. Or number 3, other consequences of any kind. Some states do not allow the exclusion or limitation of incidental or consequential damages. Accordingly, the above limitation may not apply to the customer. Okay, here's the deal. I'm not even going to read any more of this. Let me tell you what I think about the limited warranty. I have had almost 500,000 views on my YouTube channel. We're talking about 500,000 views. I've got over 3,000 subscribers. Almost. We're getting there. 2,800 maybe subscribers to my YouTube channel. I'm about to hit 1,000 members of my Facebook group. And to this date, I have yet for anyone to tell me that they've voided their warranty because of something they did. Now, I take that back. There were two people that said they asked NordicTrack or Icon Health Fitness asked for pictures of the treadmill. And when they sent it, their treadmill was in their garage. Icon Health and Fitness or NordicTrack or iFIT would have seen it was in the garage, and they immediately came back and said, boom, we can't help you. You got it in the garage. Warranty voided. So even if it's in your garage, and I'm not telling you to do this, but you know, there's a lot of people that are really good in Photoshop. So, or maybe you want to take pictures really close to show the issue. It's like, I always use this analogy, going 60 miles an hour on a 50 per hour highway. You're not going to stop at the next exit because there's a police station and report yourself. It's not dishonest. We just paid thousands of dollars for a brand new machine. If you want to install Netflix, that decision. I can just let you know that I've had my machine for almost 3 years and my warranty is still valid. Maybe not after this, but it's still valid. And long story short, I can always do a factory reset, but NordicTrack, Icon Health Fitness, and even the techs coming to your house, they couldn't care less. The tech coming to your house wants to come in, fix your issue, install it, and then go to the next one. He is like so busy. He's like your Maytag washing machine repair person. They're in and out, even though Maytags aren't supposed to break. But he's not looking for proof to void your warranty. They want to help. So NordicTrack, Icon Health, they're going to send you every part under the moon. They're going to sync if they feel they can fix your issue. They'll send you a brand new display. Rather than send someone to open up your display and then see if there's any loose things or whatever, they'll send you a brand new display with a new 22-inch screen, a new 32-inch screen. I'm telling you, they'll do everything they can to support you. Are they perfect? No, they're not. But they are trying and they're getting better and better. So, here's my deal on it. I would never recommend something that I didn't have myself. And I'm still highly recommending NordicTrack machines over the Peloton. You know, a lot of people say, hey, let's get a Peloton. You know, screw NordicTrack, too many issues. They even have Facebook groups on people that have issues. The bottom line is all companies have issues. There's always going to be someone that has an issue and it's going to be negative, but you're going to get maybe 10 times positive reviews. So do your homework. And if you decide that you want a NordicTrack machine, then come join our Facebook and subscribe to this channel, and hopefully we'll be able to help you out. So maybe you can make an informed, or at the very least get some nice tips, hacks for your machine. All righty, what do we got here? So that's your limited warranty. It's really a lot of gobbledygook. How many people, when you install something on your machine or on your computer or on your phone, you know, the terms of agreement, these are the terms of agreement. Phone. Terms of agreement. I accept. Nobody reads. And companies know you don't read. But the fact of the matter is that if you have an issue and you don't tell somebody that you installed Netflix or that you have your treadmill in a garage, you're going to get help. All right. Now, what's this extended warranty that I was talking about? So it says here, see page 6. So let's see what it has here on page 6. And I'm going to try to speed this up because we have so much to talk about. Whoa, whoa. So look at this. So according to this, you've got some preventive maintenance service plans, and you also have some standard service plans. If your machine, I didn't realize this existed. I'm Dr. NT. I'm supposed to know this. So just so you know, 34% of my battery. So I might have to speed it up or at least get a plug. I might have to take a break and get a battery and then plug it up. So it says here, preventive maintenance service plans. It includes an annual preventive maintenance and performance check at your convenience. Wow. Unlimited in-home repairs. Cover parts and labor on all manufacturers' defects, as well as wear and tear. Up to 5 years of coverage available. And then you have standard service. Unlimited in-home repairs, cover parts and labor, and up to 3 years. So what it has here is it has equipment price, and then it has, so it says here, the preventive maintenance and the standard, it has from zero to 300. I'm not sure what you're buying for $300. From 300 to 1,000, or from 1,000 to 1,500. So if you get a line X32i, you're going to be talking about, according to this, $179. And this is what the, I think her name was Kay or Karen. And again, if you're interested in getting an extended warranty, go to my Facebook group. It's called NordicTrack Tips, Tricks, and Hacks. And right, you're going conversation with a NordicTrack rep, and how she talks about for $179, she's going to get you an extended warranty plan, cheaper than what you'll see on the user's manual. So this is saying you can get a three-year plan, and you'll have to pay up to $299. Machine is up to $3,000. So if you have a top of the line, it's gonna run you about $300 for like a 3 or 4 year extended plan. You might consider it. But again, if you have any questions, warranties, extended warranties, a Facebook group called NordicTrack Tips, Tricks, and Hacks, and right at the top you'll see my conversation. Matter of fact, let's see if I can find that. NordicTrack Tips, Tricks, and Hacks. Sometimes it's hard to even find stuff here. Here we go. So it's something called important announcement. I actually put the post on February 26th. And I have here, if your NordicTrack treadmill is broke and no longer under warranty, I have some great news. If you look at this, and I have my whole conversation with, what's her name? Caitlin. With Caitlin. So whole conversation, she says that she can get you an extended warranty for $179, and it's going to be for 4 years. That's incredible. Now she does come back later on, and I had some people do a search. If you got top of the line, it's going to be more. It might be even $300. But you know what? Let's say you did, and you don't have a warranty. A lot of your machine people are buying secondhand. They're not going to be X32Is. This is a perfect opportunity for you to buy an extended warranty. Now, I want you to know I'm not sponsored by NordicTrack or Icon Health. I would like to be, but I'm not. I don't get any kickback from Caitlin. I'm just doing this because you guys need help. So if you need to get warranty on your machine that you just bought from someone or it ran out, get a hold of Caitlin, and you can let her know I told you, but she doesn't really know who I am other than this one conversation. I don't get a kickback. She said that she doesn't get back any sort of, she just gets paid hourly, but you put in a good, get good service from her. You can probably say, hey, Caitlin was awesome. Look into that, okay? So I think we've this warranty pretty hard. Questions about the warranty? Put them down below and I'll try to get back with you. All right, let's talk about the new 2021 smart exercise machines. This could be a great year for Nordic. Actually, 2020 was a great year. Here's the funny part. It's not tragic. COVID-19 came, and go out of work. A lot of people sick, died. Our economy came to a halt. People they lost their jobs, they lost their loved ones. Our economy the world is still on hold. So if I could bring to you knowledge on your machine, because your machine is the saving grace. The NordicTrack treadmills and bikes, elliptical. They are truly one of a kind. Sure, you have other makers, other models, other companies doing it, but no other smart exercise machine can bring you this wealth of iFIT trainers and all these workouts. You're talking about over thousands of workouts for anything with diet, nutrition, resistance, running, walking, hiking, biking. It's endless, and you could do this all from the comfort of your home. To me, it's a no-brainer. Sure, the Peloton Plus looks great. You know, boom, boom, boom. Studio riding. Studio riding is great. You can do that. And here's the great part. Let's say you buy yourself an S02E11. You can actually install the Peloton app and actually take all of those studio rides. And then you can go out and ride up a hill with John Peel. Or you can buy a Peloton Plus and have all those studio rides, but you won't be riding up a hill with John Peel. You won't be having John controlling your bike and the incline. You won't have John hiking with you. And as you're probably going to know who I'm going to say my favorite trainer is. But again, let me get a battery really quick for this, because this is about to die on me. I love numbers. I'm obsessive with numbers. So I promise to be back before I can count, or before we all can count to 172. Ready? Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Mommy, battery. You know where it is?
No.
You have a battery for the phone? I need it. You have a battery for the phone? I need it. One 168, 169, 170, 171, 172. Whoa, look at that, huh? All right, got a battery right here. See if I can do this without. Ta-da, we have power. All right, hopefully that will us, so we can get through the rest of this. Hopefully well. All right. So this topic was the new 2021 smart exercise machines. And again, I truly, you have my sincere apologies that I don't have my setup. But once again, season 2 of Dr. NT's live podcast will be coming to you next Sunday. It'll be season 2. It'll be the first episode. And you're going to have me working with an actual with an actual microphone. So the quality is going to be better. It'll allow me to move back and forth, so I won't have to pick this up and you this NordicTrack screen with X32i and be able to switch. I'll be able to switch seamlessly. So once again, my sincere apologies. But this is season 1, episode 11. So this is the very last episode of season 1. And if you stick around to the end, which I don't know if anybody's going to endure that much pain, I do have something for you all. Okay? Here goes. Why do we want to talk about the new NordicTrack machines for 2021? I'll tell you why. Oh, you know what? I just realized I had this on a key, and so I couldn't move anything. Here we go. Why do I want to talk about the new 2021 machines? I'll tell you why. Because they've been when I bought my machine in 2018, it came with a scaled back version of Android. It came with an Android of 5.1.1.1. Talking about Android version. So you know your program. It runs on Android operating system. What's Android? My phone that I'm coming to you with. This phone is a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Has an Android 10 operating system, I believe. A lot of Chromebooks come to you with an operating system. If you have a Windows laptop, it's a 10 operating system. Well, our NordicTrack machines come with an Android operating system, be 32-bit, 64-bit. The older machines like mine were a 32-bit machine. It ran off a 32-bit processor. It wasn't as powerful. New 64-bit processors. How do I know? I've got go look through my videos. Go to my channel and then look for Droid Info. If you look for Droid Info, it'll provide you. How can I help you? So, what was I talking about? Droid Info. And search my channel for Droid Info, and you'll see an actual program that you can download and install. It will give you heaps of information about your system. It'll tell you what your architecture is, whether you're 32-bit or 64-bit, and it'll tell you your Android operating system. You don't have to do that. You can actually get all this information from your screen. You can just search for the word Android on my channel. But I believe if you just go to your start menu, and I believe if you go to machine information, one of those, and I'm sorry, not I don't have for you, but it'll be nice for you to explore. You go there and you'll see machine info and in there you'll see firmware. It'll tell you your Android operating system. And if you want to know even more, enter privilege mode with the 10 tap technique. 7-8 seconds. Go into settings. Go to about, and in there it'll tell you your Android operating system. Well, NordicTrack and ProForm used to come to you with a scaled back 5.1.1 version of Android. It did the job. I love my treadmill. It's a 2018. I actually think it's a 2016 model according to the model number, and it works like a charm. I can't do split screen, and sometimes it labors, but it does the job. If I want to exercise and run in Hawaii or scale a mountain in Switzerland, I'll have to come up with some other options. Then guess what? I can do that. And if I want to watch Netflix, I can do that too. It's all capable. It's all something that I can do on my scaled back version of 5.1.1. The newer treadmills came out with Android 7. With Android 7, you had additional options, and they had a lot of bugs that they took out. Now the need for 2021 with Android 9. Android 9 version. What does it mean for you? Not really much. It just means it's a more stable operating system. They took out even more bugs. And it's possible that when you switch from your iFIT to Netflix or to Amazon to Pemo to or whatever it is that you installed at your own discretion, what's happening is it might not be so buggy. The bad news is that even for 2020, these brand new 9 operating systems don't have a Google Play. So Google, I don't know why I have a problem saying Google. I think as I'm getting older, I sometimes used to think I was getting a stroke. Google. Can you say that fast 3 times? Google Play services. It sounds like I'm saying Google. Let's just go with it. Google Play services. Guess what? It's not installed. It's not part of the Android architecture. So NordicTrack and ProForm, they deliver these machines without Google Play services. I don't know if it's because they don't have to pay. Do companies have to pay Google to have their software? Maybe they do. I don't know. But one of the reasons I think they don't come with Google Play services, if you had Google Play like a phone, you get your phone and you say, hey, I want to install something, go to Google Play, search for it, install. You can't do that on their NordicTrack machines, the ProForm machines. They don't have it. So that's why I provide you with roundabout ways of installing stuff, like going to an actual website, APK Pure era, and pulling down these APK files, these installation files that allow you to install on your back-end Android operating system. But the good news is that these new machines come with Android 9, which provides you with additional features. You can actually go into developer options. How do you get into developer options? Go to my channel, search for developer options, and you'll see tons of videos out there that show you how to get into developer options. And Android 9 has newer developer options for you. I believe one of them is it allows you to force an application screen into a smaller window. It'll force you can resize an application. And one of the benefits of this, and this I think started with Android 7. One of the benefits is that you can actually have you can have your iFIT app on one side, and then you can have your Peloton app on another. So you could be working out to a Peloton and have all your iFIT stats right here for you. You can be watching a Netflix show and have your iFIT stats. I mean, if I'm watching Netflix, I want it on the whole screen, but it's an option. So that's one of the things with the newer machines. You have an Android 9 operating system. You have a more stable operating system. It's more robust. It still doesn't allow you to do a lot of things. I think it's better for you. Supposedly the quiet drive is quieter than I wish I knew exactly. They say there's an upgraded HD smart touchscreen. I believe when they say upgraded, that's a little bit misleading. I don't know if they actually upgraded the screen. I believe what they did was they upgraded the cooling of the CPU. So your CPU, the brains of your system, the brains of the computer or the tablet, the brains don't get as hot, which means it can function better. It doesn't have to throttle back. So what happens is the result is that you have a better interaction with your screen. Whether or not the screen is actually better, I'm not sure about that. So there's a lot of talk about the screen. Sometimes like I said, you're on the beach and the waters are blue and it's so beautiful. It's not 4K, but it is damn good. And I wish if you're watching iFIT or NordicTrack, let's come out with a new 4K display. That would be awesome. But sometimes the pictures can come in a little grainy. It all depends on your Wi-Fi connectivity. And if you want to know more about Wi-Fi, come to my channel and search for Wi-Fi. I've got some stuff there for you as well. But they do say that the new machines have new HD improved graphics, faster Wi-Fi connectivity. If you're close enough to your Wi-Fi router, you can get 5 gigahertz speed, which is awesome. iFIT doesn't really, I don't think, benefit too much from it because the 2.4 gigahertz speed was fine for me. But if you got 5 gigahertz, why not? And it probably could come in handy with other applications that you install. I think you have an easier Bluetooth headphone connectivity. There's a lot of different things you can have with the newer machines. But my take and the bottom line is that you have a more stable machine, more robust background firmware so that you can do more. Let's say you want to install Netflix or others. I think it'll work better on the newer Android systems. You're just going to spend more too with model NordicTrack ProForm comes at you. I believe that you're getting a better machine. I think they're little by little they're trying to provide you with a better machine. There was a lot of talk when COVID hit and production. It took you a while to get your machines. There was a lot of talk saying that a lot of people were having problems with their motors. That's possible. It's possible that I believe their quality control suffered. They were shipping out like hot. Here's the great part, and I know it's terrible for me to say this because I'm not saying what they did was right. But if you get a machine that's not working, it's up to you as a knowledge consumer to contact iFIT. Sure, is it going to be hard? I've had these trial memberships where I've had to jump through hoops to try to cancel them. But you can do it. Why I always recommend to any of my viewers, any of the members on Facebook, I always recommend do not stay on the phone. It is like possible. You can go to Facebook. You can even go to their NordicTrack webpage, and there's as soon as you go to NordicTrack, you get a little chat that comes up, and it says, "Hi, look, can we help?" Sometimes you don't get the right person, but they'll work with you. My suggestion is, if it's something that's not super critical and you don't mind waiting. Society now, the instant I want something now. What do you mean my print isn't ready? What do you mean my food isn't ready? And I have to pull out over there and you bring my food to me. What do you that I have to wait 100 milliseconds for that page to come up? Come on. I just said let's cut that out. Take two. You know, I was born a long time ago. And instant gratification wasn't a thing. Sure we something, but we would have to wait sometimes in order to get something that we really enjoyed. So we're just so used to, we walk around with a computer in our hands. We walk around with our phone. We're typing. We have instant gratification. So when you don't get someone answering the phone right away, when you hold for an hour, is unacceptable. It's terrible. So this is my take on all this. If you have an issue with your machine, here's the bottom line. You can try calling them if you want, but there are other ways. And the very first thing that you should do is you go through your iFIT app and you report the issue. It's where you have a date, time stamp, and official correspondence of when you the issue. They will all contact you back, and then you can show this progression, this communication. You can also manager or superman in charge that can provide you with compensation issues, like a free year of additional iFIT membership. If you've gotten a free year of iFIT additional membership because I've helped you, comment down below. Let me know. Let others know. What do we got here? Yes, I contacted customer service and they responded within 48 hours. Way to go. All right. So I think I touched base on this. The newer machines come with a newer Android operating system. They come with a enhanced Wi-Fi, 5 gigahertz. They've improved on the interaction with they say improved HD graphics. You'll have to tell me whether or not that's true. They come with a quiet drive incline tech. I know some of the machines might be noisy when they're going up and down. Supposedly this is quieter with new Bluetooth headphone connectivity. You know, there's a lot of treadmills out there. There's a lot of bikes. You cannot go wrong with a NordicTrack. You really can't. Even for those of you that are having issues, just need to follow through. You will have a quality size machine that can really help you to get healthy again. Alrighty, that's topic number 2. If you want more answers on that, comment down below or email. Let me write you my email so you can contact me. I don't have anything to write, of course, because I'm not prepared. Here we go. You have something. Here's my email. I believe this is my email. See if you can read that. It says nt0714 gmail.com. Dr. nt0704 at gmail.com. Let me go ahead and make sure that is a correct email. You would think I would know my own email. Go to Gmail. Mail pops up. Dr. NT0714 at gmail.com. Yep. Do I have an email here? Let's see. Ooh. Craig wrote to me. Let's see what Craig wants. Hey, I saw your YouTube on the Peloton, wondering if you ever figured out how to download the APK on a Peloton tread. Well, here's the deal. I'm Dr. NT. I'm not Dr. Peloton, Craig. I will try to help you. And I said I don't own a Peloton. If I do, I'll post a video. He said, thanks for months. He said he can get to YouTube, but not Netflix. It's machine. I said, if you can watch YouTube, you should be able to install Netflix. And he said, yep. The keyword is should. The difference is so he's having issues. If you have a Peloton, you're gonna have issues installing additional stuff. It ended up with him saying he's not sure. The only thing I have found that there's older and it shows a web browser. He's having issues. I wish that there was a way that I can help Peloton users. I don't the bandwidth, number one, and I don't really know much about Peloton. It's a great smart exercise machine, but I'm Dr. N. So we'll stick with that. All right, Dr. N714 at gmail.com. Next subject. Oh, I think I talked about this. NordicTrack ProForm accessories. Go ahead. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to, if you go into Google and you type in NordicTrack accessories, they got a ton of stuff. Here's the problem. It's all overpriced. Make sure if you're buying NordicTrack and you spend thousands of dollars on a treadmill or on a bike elliptical, you better talk to them and you better get a discount. You're not paying $349 for some adjustable weights. Definitely not paying $599 for selector weights, the 55-pound dumbbells, which I have. And then you have a treadmill maintenance kit, $8. You could probably get it cheaper, but I actually have that treadmill kit. Have I ever used it? No, I haven't, but at least I have it. You got a mat. You should have got a mat for free. What else? They got some meal. I want to focus on this smart forearm heart rate. Why do I want to focus on this smart beat heart rate monitor? I'm going to tell you. Because when you're dealing with NordicTrack, you learn. So I learned how to bargain growing up in New York. I actually lived in Italy for 3 years. It was in Brindisi. If you know, Italy is shaped like boot. I lived in the heel of the boot. I loved it. I never ever lived anywhere where I was so relaxed. I remember my Italian knocking on the door crazily and saying, "Hey, come on, you're coming. We're gonna party." And I was like, "I don't understand. It sounds better in Italian. I can't talk Italian anymore." It was probably like, "Venga, party, festival." Italy had just won the World Cup. So I was in Italy from 83. I'm not sure what year they won the World Cup. A quick Google search should give me that. Isn't that great? Instant gratification. Italy won the World Cup. When did Italy win the World Cup? It says 2006. I wasn't in Italy. How many times did Italy win the World Cup? Here we go. 4 times. 1934? Nope. I wasn't alive. 1938? No, I wasn't alive. 82. So in 1982, under the direction of Coach Enzo Bersot, and with evergreen champions of the likes of Dino Zoff, Gaetano Schieri, Beppe Bergiomi, Alessandro Altobelli, and Paolo Rossi, on 1980, I will wear my knocks on the door rips me out. Next thing I know is I don't come the next day. Talk about partying. That country went wild. Talking about oh, you have these markets where you go and you would buy things, but you would bargain with them. I remember a rocking chair. If you haven't heard the wicker rocking chair, you're gonna hear it now. The wicker rocking chair story. This beautiful wicker rocking chair. I wanted it badly. I forgot what the guy's name was. He said $100. I said, oh, it was back then in the 80s. It was lira. It was mille. It was thousands of lira. So he wanted the equivalent of like $100. I said more. I said no. I said I'll give you $25. The equivalent. He laughed at me, felt this disgust on his face, and he walked away from me. Now, that's a little disrespectful. He actually came back later and then tried to give me a lower price. But remember, when you're bargaining with somebody, if you're bargaining with a true bargainer, they're gonna make you feel bad. They're gonna give you this face. Like right now, bargain with me. So you want this cup, and I want to sell it to you for $150. No, I'm gonna sell it to you for 200 and something. This actually costs 200 and something. Go look it up. Jovial 10 Perfect. You'll see. I didn't pay that much for it. I bargained for it. You want this, right? You offered me $25. What's the what? $25 for this cup? You think I'm gonna take $25 for this cup? You should be ashamed of yourself. And I walk away. I come back. I said, you know what? I'll give it to you for 150. You say, now remember, you don't want to go up. You want to hurt him. You want to really make him feel pain. You say, 25, you said down to 150. I'll give you 30. And he's gonna be, you know what? Don't talk to me. Get out. Get out. Doesn't matter. He's not insulting you. He's going through his spiel because he wants 150 bucks for this cup. Same thing happened with a wicker rocking chair. I give him $25. He said no. He knocked it down. Maybe, I don't know, $90. I don't remember. I just know we went back and forth, and I kept every week I'd go, and that wicker rocking chair was there. I think it was the same one. Maybe it was a different one. He kept selling it. I don't know, but in my mind, it was the same one. I finally got up to $30, and again he was. So we're talking about several months, and he knew when I came the first vendor. She let me sit in the chair. One time he got me a Coke. We're talking. He came down to $75. I said I'm not interested. It's a beautiful chair, but why would I want to pay so much more? I would have a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm doing this in Italian. Sounds better. No me gusta. Come si dice? Pagare tanto lire. I'm butchering. Anyway, I'd say about 5 to 6 months later, he knew me. I knew him. We were hands. I wish him luck. All right. I know you want. I know you're. How much? I said 35. And he laughed and he sighed. Basically gave me that chair for the equivalent of $38. So I got a chair that was worth over $100. It was a beautiful wicker rocking chair for $38. And you know what? When I took that chair home, I loved that chair. When I sat in that chair, it was the most beautiful rockings that I ever had. Similar to this chair. I don't know how much AK Racing charges for this, but because of your donations, I was able to get this chair for 150 bucks. I know it costs much more than that. I should probably sit in it. So in my mind, this was the Italian wicker rocking chair. I got that for 38 bucks. And unfortunately, things don't always work out the way you want them to. I actually went through a divorce back in the early 2000s. And, I had children involved. Without giving away too much information, that when I left, my ex-wife kept everything because she had to keep everything in order to continue with my children. Let's just say the only thing, guess what it was? The wicker rocking chair. And I had that. I got married again, and that wicker rocking chair was part of my life and my family. I almost am getting all about it because one day it just broke beyond repair. But whoever that guy was, grazie for selling me and bargaining with me. And what's the point of this story before I start tearing up like a baby? The point of the story is when you go to these, when you see your rec, and he says, you don't want to just click on it, buy now. You want to talk to a rep right there. When you go to buy, there's a, how can I help you? You say, hey, I want to buy this. You don't want to pay $99 for it. It doesn't even, it's probably worth what, 10? Of course they have to make a profit. But watch this. Tell me if you could see this. Here's Smart Beat heart rate monitor. Tell me if you could see it. Watch what happens when I go to the Pro. There's your exact iFIT Smart forearm heart rate and monitor. And if you, I don't know if you can know if that, but it is $79. It is $29 less. And guess what? It is the exact same heart rate monitor. So what you do is you contact NordicTrack. You say you want it. They'll tell you $99. They say, hey, can you knock it down a little bit? They're going to tell you no, that's the cheapest they can go. Then you're going to bring up your right away. You say, hey, really, I'd love to have it. I already have thousands of dollars on the treadmill. Why didn't I get it for free? Maybe they'll give it to you for free. Mine for free. How did I get mine for? I think it's because I was having problems with my the app. And I said, hey, this is ridiculous. Why is it looping? You know, what can you do? Can you give me another free year of iFIT? They said no. I said throw in a smart beat forearm heart rate monitor. He goes, I don't know. You know what I do? It's always nice. You compliment the rep. You said, okay, do me a favor. See if you could send me the smart beat forearm heart rate monitor. You know what? I'm not going to ask you again. If you could, out of the kindness of your heart, you send it to me. If you can't, hey, that's fine. If you can't, it just means I spent thousands of dollars on my machine and I didn't get a heart rate monitor. Guess what? In the mail, about a week later, I got beat forearm heartbeat rate monitor for free. So you just work with them. You know, when you spend thousands of dollars, this doesn't cost them anything, but they make a lot of money on it. But at the very least, when he or she says that you can't get it cheaper, then what you do is you come to them and you're like, oh, really? Then boom, you lay down the smart beat forearm from ProForm. Hey, look, it's $79. And he'll say, well, you know what? Maybe we can match it. And then that's when you've got the upper hand. That's when you're about to sit down on your rocking chair, on that Italian wicker rocking chair, the one that he wanted over $100 for, and you only want to pay $25. That's when you say, you know what? I'm a little insulted. The fact that now you're willing to knock it down to 79. You know what? I don't even want it anymore. You want to do me a favor? You want to send it to me for free? Go for it. I don't even want it. And then you wait, you see, you kind of get a sense of whether he can send it to you for free or not. If it's a sense that you can't, you can hang up right there. Or you can say, you know what? I'm not going to pay you $79. I'll pay you $50. That's it. Insulted that you didn't want to do it. I'll give you $50. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to pay you for hanging up. And you ask them right then and there, you know what? I don't even want it. Just forget about it. You have to sometimes follow through. And then you sense and you say, I'll pay $50 for it. That's as high as I'll go. I don't even have a good feeling about this. Every time I wear that watch, I'm going to remember how I was insulted. I'm going to remember how you were trying to sell to me for $9 when I could have got a $79. You know what? And you have to play this because this is fun. It's fun. It's not about the money. It's the fun. It's the back and forth. It's like when you were on the debate team in high school. That wicker rocking chair might have been worth over $100, but when I sat on it and I rocked, I remember that I only paid $38, and a smile came to my face. This chair I only paid $150. I feel so much more comfortable than if I paid $200-300. And I pay for it. Donated and help. You know what? I don't want to talk about it too much. I'll get it. All of you have really supported me. That's why I do this. These live podcasts, and I hope I'm providing you with some information, not just rambling on with story after story. All right. So to end this, hopefully you'll get it for free. But if not, then you can use this instead of iFIT. If something goes, hey, send me a free year of iFIT. Well, I don't know, blah blah blah. Then you say, you know what? Then give me 6 months and a free smart beat forearm heart rate monitor. Whatever it is, but $9. The most you should pay. You shouldn't even pay that. You should get it for free. And if you can't get it for free, get it at least for a price. After you feign that you're insulted, you tell them you'll pay $50 and that's it. And you might have to hang up. On him. You know, the weights that they want 500 and something bucks. I paid $150 back in 2016. You know, if it doesn't cost them $500. That is the biggest markup that I know. I think they're even sold out. They're making a killing on these machines. It's great. I mean, you have to pay. They developed a technology. They've got the company. They're the ones taking all the risks. You got to pay. If you got the money, then pay for it. And if you can't afford the extra 2i, then get an X22i or get the new 14i. But at the very least, work on your skills, your bargaining skills, your bartering skills, and see what you can do. So that's about the accessories. Mainly that. Don't pay top dollar for the accessories. Make sure that you're a smart investor, a smart consumer, and that you always look at ProForm. ProForm doesn't have a lot of accessories, but the smart beat heart rate monitor, you can get it cheaper there. It's the same exact thing. Alrighty? What else are we talking about today? Before my battery's standing at 30%. We talked about, okay, the best way to report an issue. The best way to report an issue. Why don't I show you? The best way to report an issue, ladies and gentlemen, is to go on your treadmill and you report the issue. Treadmill. You go on your phone and you report the issue right from your phone. Let's see if I can turn this on. So you'll notice a iFIT is covered. My fruit snacks are exercising. Can you see that? X22i is covered. Why is it covered? Because in a kitchen. And when we use it, we cover it because sometimes we're cooking, we're doing something here, and I want to just try to protect it as best as possible. That's why it's covered. But I don't like the fact that somebody snacks on here. All right. How do you best support? How to report an issue? In my understanding, there's plenty of ways to report. You can call and stay on the phone. You can get lucky. You can actually, how do I say, go online. There's many chat rooms that you can shoot. For me, is going on your iFIT application, whether it's on your treadmill, your elliptical, your rower, or on your phone or on your computer. You go to your iFIT application, gone. And you go to the hamburger menu, and you report the issue that way. Why? And I've said this countless. I'm glad that I'm going to say it again. The reason you do that is because you get an immediate automated reply with your date, your time. You have a hack. I hate to use the word hack. It's the negative implications. You have a timestamp. You have a date timestamp that says this is when you reported the issue. And what that gives you, some credit, gives you an official response. Oh, I thought it was coming up. Very bad timing. Anyway, here's how you report an issue. I wish there was a way that I take this and click it so that it would go to the reverse, but I don't know how to. And I'm just thankful that you can see me and hear me. I'm hoping it's not too pixelated. So actually, let's see if you could see the guy with the pyramid. I've done that. You come here, you click on these 3 lines. You get this? And you see that right there? I don't know if you could see it. It says report an issue. Can you see that? Report an issue. Click on it. Oh. And then you report the issue right there. You write your feedback. You type what you want in there. You hit send, and then immediately, you get yourself an email. Now, don't be scared. Don't be scared. What you get is going to have ton of information. They have a kind of like a dump of your case, and they this information here. It's not Android information. They're not going to get, hey, oh my God, this guy or gal has Netflix. All it does, it provides them with information of your iFIT condition to help them to troubleshoot your iFIT if you have an iFIT issue. Let me see if I got this without pressing any buttons. So it's just iFIT information. What iFIT information do you give them? You let them know your user account. You let them know how many accounts you have configured on your machine, and that's that. Doesn't show if you've installed Netflix. Doesn't show that you did a Peloton run with a Peloton trainer. None of that. It just shows that your iFIT configuration. I've done this countless of times, and then you immediately get a response, and then within 3 days you get someone cut with you. You can also go on and chat if you'd like. I'm immediate gratification. But I like to have that email record of when I contacted them. So I strongly urge you, always report. And the best part is, let's say you're not having an issue. Let's just say you hear a noise. Well, let's say I never combed my hair today. Look at that. I want. I just make sure if I said 1 o'clock, I was here at 1 o'clock. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's look all cool. So you can see my face better. The best thing about reporting an issue is you report an issue, even if it's minor. Let's say you turned it on and didn't turn on right away. It flashed. Report an issue. You have a history of it. Let's say that you came there and you couldn't stop. It was like at a 20-degree incline, and that it thought that was normal. You report an issue. Let's say that the picture was pixelated. Report an issue. Let's just say let's go with RAP. Report an issue. Oh, that's RAI. RAP. RAI is a channel in Italy. RAI 1 and RAI 2 stands for. If you know what RAI stands for, click down below. Hey, I didn't forget. Where is it? Remember, and I haven't checked my comments yet, but comment down below where this sticker can stick. If you do, you win a prize. All right, who's still with me? Who's still suffering? Looks like there's 5 people here. The best way to report an issue, in my humble opinion, is through that iFIT app. And if you can't access it through your smart exercise machine, make sure you get to it through a laptop or your phone. Feed.fm, is it great, good, or just okay? I have a lot to say about Feed.fm. I'll keep it positive. NordicTrack, Feed.fm. So a lot of people said to NordicTrack, hey, we'd like some current music. We'd like some really cool music. So they came to you with Feed.fm. Unfortunately, when they first brought Feed.fm out, it wasn't really quality controlled, or they didn't have a testing group of people could give back on feed. It was feed.fm, not feedback.fm. Well, the feedback that I got was, hey, I can't control the music. What if I want to watch Netflix? Feed.fm. So they eventually, so I had a couple of videos that showed you how you could, let's see, YouTube. It showed you can rid yourself of Feed.fm. There were different ways. One way was to just mute it. Another way was to go into your wireless router and block Feed.fm. Another way was to, let's see if I got the videos here. See if I can show you this feed. So here's Feed.fm right there, Feed.fm there, Feed.fm here, Feed.fm there. So Feed.fm really took over for a while. As you can see, I had over 3,000 views, 1,000, and then it died down. But for a while, when I put this out, this was my top video. Feed.fm, good or bad? Long story short, I think it's good. Any update that you can have on your machine is good. When NordicTrack and Fit and Icon Health, when they tried coming out with this, they bungled. They bungled? Is that a word? Didn't come out. It was failed try, but they're trying to provide you with something additional. Am I a fan of Feed.fm? Not really. Kristen, I see you're not a fan either. But I can tell you that, and now in the update, I think the update a while back, you can actually control. If you go to volume, there's 3 sliders: master volume, there's the trainer volume, and then there's the Feed.fm, the music. So you can actually bring the music down and still hear the trainer. And what's great about that is if you want to watch a Netflix show, which I guarantee, finished watching I Care a Lot. Oh wow, that was a great suspenseful movie. Really enjoyed that. If you want to watch a movie and do your walk, you know what's great? You can watch an hour and a half movie and walk the whole time. Isn't that great? I did that, and I actually watched it on TV, kind of vegging out. I didn't walk. That's for another day, a topic on my exercise regime or lack of. Dr. NT, you know what? I might have to do a video. He's a fake. He might be coming to you with a lot of good information, but he's not exercising, and you really need to get on his case. If you really want to help me, comment down below and tell me you're upset that I'm not exercising, right? Anyway, Feed.fm, good, bad. It's okay. The first initial versions was bad. Bad because you couldn't control it. You couldn't control the music. Yeah, it was just wasn't a good rollout of a software upgrade. Then now, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing because if you want music, you want to just chill and you want to just do your exercise and you want some music in the background, I think it's a good idea and you can control it. So good, bad, ugly, the good, bad, and the ugly. Was it great or just okay? I think it was good. I think initially it was bad. Is it great? Maybe. Chime down below. I think it was a good addition. All right. The part that everybody's your favorite iFIT trainer. I don't know who your favorite iFIT trainer. If you're watching this, why don't you comment? Tell me who you think your favorite iFIT trainer is. You know who my favorite iFIT trainer is, right? Come on. Like, your typical guys, and I shouldn't say typical guys, but most of you younger guys, I think, or even your older guys, and maybe women as well, you choose on looks. So most of the guys will pick some woman. Maybe you'll pick a woman that you watch a lot and you don't really care how you just want to see the way she looks. For you women, you might want to pick a guy that's really ripped and great looking. Or maybe you just want someone that can provide you with some background stories on the place that he or she is working out on, or have provided you with really good information. I've actually gotten emotional on some of my runs or walks. When you're releasing dopamine, when you're working out, or adrenaline, you get emotional. And I remember at least twice, you can look it up. There's one there that says emotional workout. If you look up on my channel, emotional, you'll see one where I actually crashed because I was just so overwhelmed with the fact that I found a machine to keep me healthy. I was just overwhelmed with emotion. And I kind of remember who the instructor was or the trainer. But for me, let's see if I can, who your favorite trainer is. Comment down, please. But for me, my favorite trainer is iFIT trainers right here. They've got a whole bunch of new ones. Look at this. There's an actual iFIT blog. If you don't know, iFIT has. You can just go to the iFIT blog. iFIT.com/blog. And it says meet on trainers. There's some Adam Sinicki. I've never seen him. Emerson, Jamie Mitchell, Montgomery. I don't know who those folks are. But let's see. Let's say iFIT trainers. Will it just show me? All right. Here's my favorite trainer. John Peel. Why is Jill my favorite trainer? If you haven't worked out with John Peel, you don't realize why he's a favorite. His positive energy and enthusiasm, undeniably contagious, and you can't help but want to push a little and go a little further and blah blah blah. Well, anyway, John Peel, he's in great shape. He talks to you. He doesn't work. He doesn't fill with his. Okay. Why do I like John Peel? Why am I not picking some 80? Well, first of all, out of respect, I'm not going to talk about ladies on this. You guys can, but out of respect for my wife, the only woman that I want to follow is my wife. She's my role model. My wife is. I'll never tell her age, but let's just say I'm 14 years older than her. And when I met her, she was this vision of beauty. I still lose my breath when I talk about meeting my wife. An amazing person. So loves exercise, health and fit. If you want to know truly my favorite trainer is, it's my wife. If I was to follow her, I'd probably lose 25 pounds, be in great shape, and get my triceps back. But if we're talking about iFIT trainers, my favorite trainer is John Peel. The guy is down to earth. He's in great shape. He travels all around the world, providing you treadmill series, biking, working out. I mean, I'm looking right here. He's in Arizona, Lake Tahoe. He's in Costa Rica. What a great job! Doesn't it sound like a great job? Traveling around the world, working. The only thing I can think of that better than that would be traveling around the world to going all the restaurants and eating all the different food. He gets to work out all over the world, gets paid for it. He's in Italy, he's in Niagara Falls, had to go. He's at the boss. He's got strength series. He's got races that you fought. The guy's incredible. He's my favorite iFIT trainer. Favorite iFIT trainer. Let's see. Yeah, some of the rides are just breathtaking for me. TRP and the Rapa Nu. There is a ton of new trainers. There are. Oh, that's so sweet. You're probably talking about my wife. She is sweet. John Peel. Comment down below who your favorite trainer is. They've got tons of them. All right, my pick for best treadmill for 2021. Battery's down to 28%, and it's plugged into a battery. So, I've been on for almost 2 hours, but I don't know who's still on, but we've been on for 2 hours. This is what I have to do. I'm going to give away a prize because I've been on for 2 hours and you guys have endured my story after story. I know I'm providing you with good information, but story after story after story, you have stuck by me. So I need to provide you. What's this? Hey, you know what? This is what I'm giving away. It's not really good. It's not really a lot, but I'm giving it away, and I'm going to tell you why this has a really important meaning to me. It's kind of like a rocking. So I guess it's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a pair of socks to me when I was doing the cystic fibrosis. Just as you know what it's so it's a pair of socks from the Veterans United Home. You know what? I'm not giving this away. This is from home. This was given to me because I'm trying to refinance my house. You should try to refinance your house if you haven't, because really good rates. I think my home finance is at 4%. I need to remortgage that quickly. So much for not giving away that pair of socks. I don't know about the ball sticker. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, at the end of this, if I haven't gotten anybody to tell me about the baseball sticker, I'll tell you why. So I will be back before you can count to 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16. Where's the bag with all the kids? 17, 18. Stay on the room. 19, 20, 21. Where's the bag? I used to have a bag with all the gifts that I was giving away. There was a basket bag and all the gifts were in there. Oh, it's in the garage. '71, '72, '73, '74. Okay, in this bag, I've got several gifts. And how many people are on right? It's like there's three or four. Now, when I say gifts, they may not be the greatest gifts, but it's my way of coming to you and telling you that I want to reward you. So, I'm going to write her number down right under my email. If you ever need to get a hold of drnt071414 at gmail.com. I'm going to write her number down here from 1 through 2021, right? 21, right? So from 1 through 21, I'm going to put it here. I circled it. And then I have a second place number. No, it's just one number. So I have a number here. So go ahead and you each get 3 choices from 1 through 21. Actually, you get 5 choices from 1 through 21. Put 5 numbers down. Like if you want to pick numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a space in between them. You get 5 choices. And let's say somebody picks it in the 4th choice, but then afterwards someone picks it in the 2nd choice, they won. So I have a number written down, and you will. Let me see if I will send you a prize. Is it like the greatest thing? Is it really like the greatest prize ever? No, but you know what? If you've spent some time with me, if you've taken some time out of your busy day to follow along, and you happen to be watching this live podcast right now, then why not provide you with something saying, hey, yeah, I watched Dr. NT's live podcast, and sure, he almost had me sleeping, all his stories. But you know what? At the end of the day, he sent me something. That was pretty cool. So let's see, are there any numbers coming up? Should be some numbers. What time is it? It is 3:12. At 3:15, this closes. At 3:15, I'm going to close this, and no more. All right? So, TV show fan. Oh, yes. You know, I used to watch. For a while there, I gave it up when that black smoke coming out. But I need to go back and watch the whole series. That was. I love sci-fi. I'm a Star Trek fan. If you don't, I love Star Trek. I think the Orville is coming out now soon. The funny Star Trek. I love Discovery. I was watching Discovery. I'm a fan of all of the original series. I'm a fan of everything. I'm just trying to. If you're wondering what I'm doing here is, I guess there was a sticker on here, and I think it's bad taste. See how much I paid for these, because I don't want anybody saying, "Oh my Lord, Dr. NT, why are you spending so much, or spending so little, or why are you even spending anything?" You know, I bought these. I'll be honest. I you know me, I love bargains, and I went into a store and there was a clearance rack, and I saw all these things. And are they really truly expensive? No. Will they ever match the donations that you provided me? Will it ever match that? Maybe one day. Will it match it today? No. But it's my way of saying thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your undying devotion to health and fitness, and to spending a little bit of time with me. So let's see. Kristen, you're the only one so far. Let's see if you've gotten it. 4, 8, 15, 16, 21. All right, Kristen, since you're the only one, we're not the number. Guess again. It's from 1 through 21, and you know it's not those 5. Give me another 5 numbers, and you're about to win a prize. What I'm going to do, because 2 hours, I'm going to come to you next Sunday, and next Sunday I will discuss the top I had spoken about. We'll touch briefly on them here, but I will give them their proper time in my next feed. So next Sunday at 1 o'clock will be season 2 of NT's live podcast, coming to you through 4K web camera, and I'll be coming to you with using a Blue Yeti X microphone, so my voice should be nice and clear, professional. The image should be professional. It shouldn't be choppy. None of that. What do you got, Christian? 11, 12, 2 and 6. Nope. Five more numbers. Five more, Christian, because the only one you're going to go eventually. And when you have your choice of let's see, you have your choice of gold gym hand grips, jocks, get a grip, hand grips set, or a magnetic slimmer belt from Bally. So let me see. And please, the number is 17. And Kristen, you are grand prize winner. Which one do you want? Do you want the with it fits the waist up to 46? Do you want the jocks hands grip set? It's got three elements there with different tension with your hands, and another hand exercising from Gold's gym. Your pick. And I think you've already sent me your address, but if not, just send it to me again really quick. Just touch base with me at the drnt0714@gmail.com and tell me what it is you want. It's the jocks. You do a great job. All right. And you've got these jocks coming your way, Kristen. Just shoot me an email with your address and I'll make. All right. 2 hours. I was supposed to talk things. But you know what? You could probably play this back at sleep and it'll put you right out. Put a little music and me in the background giving you story after story after story. But let's see. There were other things that I wanted to speak about. Let's touch on really quick. The special announcement once again is that I'm coming to you live next Sunday using professional equipment bought through donations from you. So thank you very much. Donations that you provide. Most of you use the PayPal.me, and it was slash. It was Nordic track doctor. Let me write that again. PayPal.me/ Nordic track doctor. I think that's it. Let me try it. You guys make me happy. I know I just spent 2 hours here, but it was 2 hours with you. Guys. Is on YouTube for you to watch whatever your heart's desire, and I'll try to up the description so you'll know what I really need to drop of that. Yep. So if anybody's interested in donating, and I've Kristen, you've been one of my loyal followers that you've donated. I mean, I'm not trying to embarrass you, but you're one of the reasons why I keep doing this and why I'm able to upgrade. But if for all of you that are interested, and I hate even asking, I've got to if I want to keep running this channel. PayPal.com/NordicTrack Doctor. That's Nordic Track and the R for doctor. PayPal Nordic Track. I almost feel like I'm begging, but a business is leaning on your folks for donations. I think once I have 10,000 subscribers, I actually can open up a store and actually provide memberships. I have to think about if that's something that I want to do. If it's something people want to do, like for $1.99 a month, it gets you to this tier, and then for $4.99 a month, it gets you to this tier. I just have to really look at that and see if I have the time for that, and see if there's a demand for it. What is it that I could provide you that would warrant you sending me $2 a month? I mean, to think about. Enough on that. Kristen, may you send me your address to Dr. NT 0714. And Kristen, for those of you that came in late, Kristen somehow figured out what number I wrote. She figured out the number was 17. There were 21 numbers, and she figured that out. So, Kristen, you've got a Jack's Jock hands grip set coming your way. Thank you for your support. And then one last touch base on you. The special once again, starting next week. You can watch me on season 2 of Track Doctor live podcast, season 2, episode 1. Why is it a season 2? It's because I'm going to upgrade everything. It's going to be a more polished video that you can watch. You can really say to yourself, wow, I want to stick this out. It's not going to be 2 hours. I'm going to limit it to an hour. It's going to be an hour. I'm going to make sure I'm come to you with a script. I'm still going to be coming to you with stories, but it's going to be polished. I really need to do that. You deserve that. I talk about the warranty, about why you should read through it, but that your warranty is good to go. No matter what you do on your machine, they're going to honor the warranty. I talked to you about an extended warranty. Interested in the extended one? Come to my group, NordicTrack tips, tricks, and hacks, and then scroll down. There's some. Let's see. Was her name Caitlin? I think. If search, there's a magnifying glass there. And if you search for, was it Caitlin? I don't even know now. Let's see. If you search for Caitlin, very first thing that pops up. If you click on it. See if that works. It's an important announcement, and it talks about my conversation with, and you could see right in there. I'm speaking with her. You see that, and she talks. You can get an extended for your machine, even if you don't have a machine. If you bought it used, if you bought it secondhand for $170, I think you can get a extended warranty. That's That's awesome. It'll cost you more. If you have like a top of the line. What did I talk about? I talked about. Let's see. You know, I used to sing when I was younger. I remember we used to hang out in Brooklyn, New York, Marlboro Projects, and we used to all hang out, drink beer. I remember asking my dad, can I get 75 cents? Because I wanted to buy a bottle of Colt 45 or Old English. Sometimes I wonder how I'm here. We also used to hang out. Dennis Google, Kenny Jeremita, Vinny Esposito, Santorino. There was a bunch of us, and we were Sony. All hang out, and we would all just love each other's company and sing the loves. We can Irish symbolism. We hang out and sing, and I used to love singing, and I used to pride myself in voice. But then I had vocal cord surgery when I was living. Vocal cord surgery, and I had these polyps. It was almost speak. My voice was getting raspy. They never said it would change my voice or change my singing. But I went in, and they finally had surgery. I was going to see a voice pathologist for a while in Spain. She had me using these visual techniques where the polyp was evil. I talked to the polyp in Spanish. The polyp would answer back in English. I took the polyp, I threw it out into the sun. I visualized it burning. I did all these things. And finally, the doctor said, enough's enough. Do you want surgery? And I said, yes. They went in, they found the polyps, they removed them. They were benign, thank God. And my voice was crystal clear. I remember I was on voice rest for almost 2 days. Speak. I was writing everything down. I had one that said more pain medication because my throat was killing me. But when I finally spoke, my voice was still clear. I remember that. I was like, wow. But when I tried to sing again, I had lost my range. Couldn't sing as well as anymore. I could kind of hit some low notes. So the singing in the house is now. She's the singer. I used to be able to sing. I used to sing so well. I thought now my range is gone. All right. So I'm gonna give you right now. What's this? Looking forward to the next weekend. Best. Thank you, Kristen. For those of you that are still suffering through this, we talked to machines about the NordicTrack and ProForm accessories. How you can get deals if you talk to them. I did not speak about the net installation. I have a video coming to you that will be describing the steps that you need to take. If you have an older machine, the videos that I have out there now will still have a newer machine. There are new procedures for you. You need to go to APK Pure, search for Netflix, and then use APK instead. How to best access code, you know as well as I do. I don't even have to tell you. Watch. Pum, 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 pum. That's 10. That's 10. Wait seconds. Pop, 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 pop. That's 10 more. That's 10. All of a sudden, beautiful word. Privilege mode set to true. If I got a video coming out, see fireworks. At FM, it's okay. It's good. If you want music, they tried. I wanted to talk certain series that you can see on my channel. One of the series is 10 things you didn't know were on track. That seems the most popular video series. There are 10 things on your treadmill, your bike, your rower, your elliptical you didn't even know were there. Did you know that your Track Smart exercise machine can actually speak to you? Yeah, go check that out. We talked about your favorite iFIT trainer. I never told you about my best treadmill buy for 2021. If to me and I had the money, I would get 32i. To me, that is the top of the line. If you can't afford the X32i, go with the 22i. And truly aren't really that concerned hiking in a 7% incline. If you just treadmill going to take you all over the world, then you don't mind series. If you're not concerned about hiking, just want a really good commercial series, a good commercial treadmill, I go with the commercial 2050. It's $1,000 less than the X32. You're still getting yourself a nice X 20 green, and it's a solid. And I truly believe, unless I'm mistaken, I believe that the commercial series, the incline is high. I think it's only 15% incline and 3% decline. But I still think it goes miles per hour. And I think one of the benefits of the commercial series is that you can push it up so you can reach space. So if you don't really care about a 40% incline and you're fine with a 15% incline, and if you really just want it for running and walking, but if you want it for walking, I go with the incline series because those higher inclines really come in handy. But if you're saying I don't want to spend that much, then go with the commercial 2950. If you want, you can use and you can close it up to reclaim that space. Go with the 2950. So best bets for 2021. I would love to go with the X32i. That for me, top of the line. That's the one I would get if I had the money. The X32i. If you can't afford it, 22i. And if you're that concerned about the inclines, go with the 2950, the commercial 2950. Those are all great machines. Actually, they're all great machines. I would stay away from the T series. The reason I'd stay away from the T series, if you're just walking, that's great. The T series motors, they're not as strong as the motors, the continuous horsepower on the commercial series incline trainers. Again, T series probably great for all of you. But if you a little bit more money, you can commercial and an incline trainer. For bikes, I'm getting ready to buy a bike. For my commercial studio site, best. For me again, if the money with the commercial S22i, you can't beat it. You're gonna get an additional couple of years. I'm sorry, I take that back. If you don't have iFIT, you'll get it. But if you already have the treadmill and you're looking for, go with the commercial S22i. Why not? The 15i is just as great, but it's only $400 less. Why not spend the $400 and get the 22i? For me, that's best. I see these bikes. I really don't know much about the recumbent bikes. If you have a recumbent bike, NordicTrack bike, one where you just sit down and you're pedaling this way. Comment down below. Let me know. Okay. Virginia, thank you. You said I'm awesome. I really want to thank you for supporting me. And then you have upright series bikes. My for this year for 2021, the X32i if you have the money. If not, the X22i. If you looking for something that's not much money and that concerned with the inclines, then go with the commercial 2950. If you want a bike, S22i all the way. even better than the Peloton Plus. The Peloton Pun looks great. It looks great. It does. But remember, you're looking at a commercial that's designed to enhance everything, to entice you. Peloton has just as many issues as the NordicTrack. Peloton has just as many problems with their customer support. You know, you're going to get positive comments on both of them, but I know it's a lot of money. For the money, iFIT, nothing but iFIT, and the amount of exercise videos that they have all over the world. I'm telling you, health and fitness, they're flying their trainers all over the world, and you've got quality folks like John Peel and all these others. Me, the iFIT is really the selling point. Of course, the hardware and the innovating, the treadmill that the trainer controls, or a treadmill or a bike that the trainer controls, nothing beats that. And I know Peloton is getting there. But here's the great part: if you love Peloton's cycles, you can get a track as well. Just a 30 to 60 day trial membership. Install Peloton on your machine, and you have the best of both worlds. You just can't beat it. So for me, X32i, X22i, or the commercial 2950, or the S22i bike. All right. I've discussed everything here. I kind of rushed through those last parts, but hopefully you got something out of this hour and 30-minute video. I don't even know how I got through it. I was my mic set up, my web. But again, it's important that I say, and I've said it multiple times, the reason I'm come to you, I have a regular full-time 40 to 50 hours a week. I'm a computer engineer, I'm a systems administrator, subject matter expert. I'm a Citrix SME. I training young folks and supporting my company and supporting my customer with virtual systems. Most of those server, several are Linux, but my forte is Citrix. I don't know it all, but I've been doing this. I've been working with computers since 1977, 89, 07, 17. I've been working with computers for 44 years. I've got to know something. And I think I've talked about the history. If you want more, know more about it, let me know. I'll do a series on that. I've worked on mainframe systems, hanging up magnetic tapes, parts, printing out computer products on dot matrix, impacts, working for the government, for the printing out checks, working for the Federal Communications Commission, printing out CB licenses. I remember one day we printed out Mario Andretti's license. I was like, whoa. And I want to say it right now to Billy Williams. So Williams, if you're listening, apology. One day I was trying checks, but I can print them out faster. I prided myself in being able to do everything as fast as I can. And we had this burster. It was a machine that you'd put these government, and they would burst it to come all connected on these little paper. It would take the strip of paper out, cut the sides, and then stack all these checks. Hey, you know what? Munoz. I was an airman. Airman Munoz. I'm the fastest. Look, there's another arm. You could put the arm down, and it'll hold them in place, and it'll make them burst faster. I didn't realize the arm was a cutting machine. So as turned that machine up, and before I knew it, it was going. So by the time I stopped it, maybe over 100 checks were cut in half. I had a televisor who had to put in controlled items. He had to say that from this to this were no longer good. I had to reprint those checks. Fortunately, we couldn't reprint them that night. I don't know how they reprinted. I think they submitted the job the next day. But Billy Williams, I remember you and I used to go at it. I respect you for what you did. You were a buck sergeant, and I should have provided you with a little bit of respect. But I think I accidentally cut your check in half, and on purpose. And I know you got mad at me. You get paid. Yeah, that was me. I cut your check in half, but it was on purpose. It was by accident. So let me see. This was 1979. So 42 years later, I apologize. Billy Williams. Then from there, I went to mid-level computers. They were mid-level systems with with an interface. I worked at the Pentagon for a while. Pentagon system. They were much. They had more power on them, but they were called Multex. Go into Wikipedia, look up Multex. I think it was the precursor to a lot of these these Unix-based Asperity Univacs. Maybe. A supervisor online. They would just go, and it would never keep up. It would just print on because it just couldn't keep up. Then I worked for the National Credit Administration. I remember I had this pretty cool trick on weekends, and my job was to take turnover, and then take turnover there. I had to run all the jobs. Well, I used to have the terminal with these little suction cups in the back. You can put the phone in the back and call it. It would connect. It would connect and it would fail because it would say you're looking for a video peripheral. And I was with a typewriter basically with a, it would fail, but it would give me on the bottom 2 lines. And one of the lines, job waiting to run. Basically could run my job working at the National Credit Union Administration from home while working another job, 40 hours a week. But on week at this job, and I would I go there over turnover, come back home, and then I would log in like every hour. And if there was a job that was waiting to be run, I'd rush to work and run it and have it ready by turnover. The thing was, there was hardly ever any jobs to run. I was just in case. But if there was a job, I'd see it and I'd run to work. So sometimes I'd go to work, take turnover, and then come back 7 hours turnover and get paid. Good job. But the best job I ever had. All my jobs were great. One of my best jobs. I worked for my. If you hear somebody screaming with his virtual reality, playing his game. All my children are gamers. I have 9 children. I think all gamers. Yeah, I think they're all gamers. My best job ever was back in the 80s. I worked for the National Credit Union Administration or the Federal Communications. I forgot. And my job was to run the tapes. Put each tape to 1 hour, and I'd tape. And then an hour later, I'd hang another tape, and then another tape. I had 4 to 5 tapes to run in the shift, and they were run. I guess it was maybe compiling some data and putting it into a database. I don't know, maybe save program. Really knew. All I knew was I had to hang up a tape, type a command. Let's see if I can type. Give you that keyboard set. Type the command, and then come back an hour later. Magnetic tape, boom, feed it through. Put the male into the female, run it through, and then enter. Well, guess what? I figured out a way where I could put up all 5 tapes at once. So I tried it, and I remember waiting in excitement as that first tape finished, and then that second tape was about to go, and I was waiting, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden in the background, you'd see, and it would go, and I was so happy. Here I am. I was so happy back in the mid 80s. I was so happy because I figured out how I could set up all these tapes to run all at once. So my job at night was to run them all at once. I'd set them all up. First tape, second tape, third tape. So I basically give all the names of the tapes and hit enter. And then when I knew it would work, I'd go find in the background we had storage with all these old printers, or I don't even know, with bubble, bring a sheet like a cloth linen. I'd bring a pillow and I'd fall asleep. And I'd wake. I think I actually had an actual alarm clock because back then they didn't have cell phones. And I'd set the alarm for like maybe a couple of hours before. I'd wake up just in time to see the 5th tape go running. Oh, to this day, it was one of my biggest accomplishments. It wasn't one of my biggest. It was one of my more accomplishments. Like this channel. This channel is truly fun for me. I know it's a lot of hard work. If you knew how much hard work, if I knew how much hard it was, I probably would not have chosen something like this. But you know what? I'm Dr. NT, so I'll be coming every Sunday at 1 o'clock. And next week start season 2 with all brand new equipment. I'm going to come to you with really good quality productions, and I'm going to try to come to you twice a week. I still have to figure out doing that. And then I'm also going to promise you to upload at least 1 video a week. Things like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and new things for 2021 and what has changed for all of you folks with new machines. All right. I think that's enough. 2 hours and 34 minutes. Let me light my mimosa floret candle, and I'm going to tell you where this sticker is from. Oh, it smells so good. So this sticker, I'm going to tell you where it's from. I'm going to show you. I will be back before you can count to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo, that was close. Candy coated popcorn, peanuts, and a prize. That's what you get in Cracker Jacks. Bum, 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 bum. When I was young, commercials, this kid going along with the Cracker Jacks so that he'd break up all the caramel. My brother, Louis, I love you. My little brother, Louis, he actually runs a channel called Positive with Brooklyn Lou. Go check him out. Tell him I said hi. If you open this up, this is my very lots of Cracker Jack. Louis, thank you so much. Why don't you send me another box? Inside here, let's see, get to it. Inside here is a prize. So this is the great part. When you were younger, you never knew what the prize was. I will be back before you can count to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You know, how am I getting that perfectly? Future? Maybe I could see the future. I don't know. I'm cheating because I'm not supposed to be pouring. I'm supposed to be eating them out of the box. So let me put them back in the box. Kind of like cereal. When you were younger, you had those cereals. You cut the box and you put the milk right in there. How come they don't have things like that anymore? Anyway, this sticker, this base sticker, oh, watch my finger. This sticker came from Jack. So I think anybody was able to solve it. At least now you know. And let's now. I got a little dog. So let me go ahead and take this. I don't know why I still like these prizes. So I was younger and I would get my baseball and I would hope I'd get a mantle. And if I got a Mickey Mantle baseball card from the Yankees, I was the happiest boy alive. I had all these old baseball cards. I joined the military in 1977. When I came back from basic training, I asked my mom, "Hey, where are my baseball cards? I want to take them." They were all gone. She said she's not. It still makes me sad. But you know what? They're just baseball cards. So what? Thousands of dollars each card right now. I got my Cracker Jacks. Candy coated peanuts and a prize. What you get in Cracker Jacks. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. What? Next week, if I'm stupid jingles, I'll be singing them on my Blue Yeti X. Candy coated corn, nuts and a prize. That's what you get in Cracker Jacks. Bum, ba-da, bum. I could better if I didn't have these polyps removed. All right. Thank you for enduring this old ass fogey. Which by the way, we might actually run another channel called Oldies. I probably should do a video for that soon. It's all us old ass fogies just talk nonsense. Just try to provide wisdom for the youth of America. Try to goof around. Try to poke fun of the fat ass fogies. This old ass fogey. Doc, coming to you live. Season 1, episode 11, last episode of this season. You all have a good one. Look for some new videos coming your way. Several of you have asked for different of a video on installing Verizon 5. Look for that. Part 2 of Netflix Prime. I'll have additional on all these different apps that you can install, and on some cool tricks that you can do on your treadmill, your bike. But you can always count on me twice a week. Forward, starting from Sunday. Twice a week, I'll be coming live to you. 2.5 hours. It might not be an hour. If I'm going to do twice a week, it might just be for a half an hour. Just me sitting here with you, talking NordicTrack, talking ProForm, talking the best way to get out of your treadmill questions. I'm here to my YouTube page. Actually, if I come to my YouTube studio page, so YouTube with a studio enables it to have more control over it. Currently, I have 787 subscribers. Here's I'd like to ask you if you're watching this video, which I doubt it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. But if for some reason you find yourself here after you fast forwarded or you put it at double speed, I would subscribe. It helps me. So the get our videos out there more are by subscribing, by people interacting, people commenting. Happens is I've got about 100 videos. You can go through my library. I'd say the majority of them, at least 95% of them, have to do with the NordicTrack or the bike or the elliptical. It's a way that you can basically hack your way to a better experience with NordicTrack. I'm tired, but the more videos, the more you support me. That's how you support me, because what it does pushes me up in the YouTube algorithm, and it allows my videos to show up as a result. If someone searches for watching Netflix on your treadmill, I'm probably gonna pop up. But there are out there. They call themselves Dr. NT, but there's a lot of people out there making videos. And if you want to if you think I provide you with a service, then subscribe, because I want to know the trick. If I come here to analytics, this is great. YouTube really provides you with a great forum, great tools. Let's see. I come here analytics. This is very disheartening. See views, clients. It's. I want you to see this. A little disheartening. It is what it is. Can you see that right here? I'm not sure. I can't even see what you're seeing. But just if you don't see it, see what it is. It says from subscribers, and in the last 28 days, it says 93.6% of the people that have videos not subscribed. So I implore you that if you truly want to support me, not even supporting, but if I provide you with some or half or with a if I provide you with something that you feel valuable, that was worth your time, and do me a favor, if you have a NordicTrack at home, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and then click so you'll be notified of your videos. It's your way of supporting me, and it's your way of making my videos pop up more and more. And the algorithm will see all the interaction and will suggest. It'll suggest my others. Will make the channel more prominent, more subscribers, which that is like a cycle. It's like a snowball rolling down. It'll make our channel, because it truly is our channel. It'll make our channel and our Facebook group come to more prominence. It'll more people to find out about this. And I'm not sure I know why I did this. Kind of happy that I'm in this place. I'm happy. You've got 2,700. Where is it? 2,787 subscribe. Now that's, what did I say? I go to analytics. I know I'm on and on. But I said that only 93.6%. I'm sorry, only 6.4% of people have subscribed. There's 93.6% of viewers that have watched my channel. Reason haven't. According to this, in the last 28 days, I've had 19,000 views. Only 6. So if I've got 1,700. I thought I was good in math. Let's see how good I am in math. Math was my best subject. I've got 2,787 subscribers. And subscribers, that's where it's at. I need you guys to subscribe my channel. 2,787, and only 6.4% have subscribed. That means 93.6% have not. So how many people have watched my not subscribed? Let's see. Let's see if I can do this in my head. So let's just say 95% to round it. So 100 of 2,000 would be 2,700. So if I take that into tenths, 2,700, that's 270. So if I said 90%, that would mean that only I'd have to multiply that. I've got to, you know what, that's calculator. Let's bring this calculator out. Calculator. Here it is. Let's see if I got this right. Let's say 2,750. If I multiply that, no, if I say plus 93%, no, that's not going to work. What's the mathematician? Anybody here still? You got one person. My childhood memories are Jacks, yum. See you next week, Nelson. Headed to all right, Virginia. See you next week. So probably the only person that's going to see this. Actually, you probably won't see these results of the form until someone's actually fast forwarding to the end. So what's the mathematical equation? It's x plus y equals z. I've got 2,700 viewers, right? And only 6. So it is. It's 2,750 subscribers, and I think it's divided by. Is it divided by? Let's try it. 6.4%. So divided by 0.064 equals. So if I'm correct, there's 42,968 folks. Let's see if let's just go with 4,000. So if 43,000 people have watched my channel from the last 28 days, and I just multiply that by 6.4%, that equals, oh, that's wrong. How did I do that? I messed up. Try that. Let's say 45,000 people. And if I multiply by 0.044, yep, that sounds about right. 1,800. So yeah, that's about right. So I'd say 45,000 people watched my channel in the last 28 days. And I have 2,700 subscribers. If I at least even 10%, even 50%, I would have had over 20 subscribers. So I implore you, I'm not going to go on and on because actually, I am going on and on. Watching this video, and you like what I provide you, and you think that there's something to be gleaned from my videos, then subscribe. A long essay or whatever I want to call it. I've been going on and on and on, and I shouldn't. I just thank you. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want, but if you do subscribe and hit the bell, comment down below. But this is good enough. I'm also to shoot me an email. Shoot me an email at Doc D. Look at these great graphics. Look at this great presentation here. This production, drnt0714@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I'm gonna email back with you. Back with questions. If you'd like to support me. I have a PayPal, paypal.me/NordicTrack. Doctor, DR, $2. I think someone sent me $7 once. If you're watching the, and here's the great part. How much you see. It's the accumulation of the $20, the $25, the $50, the $5, the $1. That accumulation, and this is great. You don't really get to see this. Your dollar, or your $5. Me this. This week, season 2, episode 1 of Dr. NT Live podcast. I will be coming to you 4K live streaming cam from Aver Media. I bought this because of it's season 2, episode 1, starting next week. The audio should be, I'll be coming to you using a Blue Yeti X microphone. Your donations bought. Again, thank you. Season 2, coming to you out of this AK racing chair that was bought with donations from you. You know, you think $5 doesn't help? Because if you multiply $5, I have 2,000 subscribers. Imagine if everybody gave $1, that's $2,000. Wow. A greedy. Thank you. NT coming to you live. Season 1, episode 11 is over. My sincere gratitude for all that you do. You how much support I get from you all. I don't do this alone. Candy coated popcorn, peanuts, and a prize. That's what you in Cracker Jacks. Thank you. T out. Let's see if I can do this special effect. Try one more time. Dr. NT out. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.